poll number one is, what percent of hello aliens evolved from biological species with two main genders? And the popular vote is above 80%. So most of them have two genders. What do you think about that? I'll ask you about some of these because they're so interesting. It's such an interesting question.
It is a fun set of questions.
Yes,
I like
a fun set of questions. So the genders, as we look through evolutionary history, what's the usefulness of that as opposed to having just one or like millions?
So there's a question in evolution of life on Earth. There are very few species that have more than two genders. There are some, but they aren't very many. But there's an enormous number of species that do have two genders, much more than one. And so there's a literature on why did multiple genders evolve, and then sort of what's the point of having males and females versus hermaphrodites. So most plants are hermaphrodites. That is, they would mate male, female, but each plant can be either role. And then most animals have chosen to split into males and females. And then they're differentiating the two genders. And, there's an interesting set of questions about why that happens.
Because you can do selection. You basically have like one gender competes for the affection of other, and there's sexual partnership that creates the offspring. So there's sexual selection. It's nice to have to a party. It's nice to have dance partners, and then they each one get to choose based on certain characteristics, and that's an efficient mechanism for adapting to the environment, being successfully adapted to the environment.
It does look like there's an advantage if you have males, then the males can take higher variance. And so there can be stronger selection among the males in terms of weeding out genetic mutations because the males have higher variance in their mating success.